Hello everyone, so this is gonna be another tutorial on how to work on the frog hats. So I have made a tutorial on how to work on the base part of these hats. So you're just gonna follow through, and the only difference is I used a matcha green yarn for that, and for this tutorial I'm using an emerald one. So it is okay using different shades of yarn or different shades of green for the frog hat. So for that one, I have made the increases for 10 rounds and added up 22. And then after that, on the 23rd, there's an increase. And then after the 23rd, there's gonna be 4 more rounds for the brim part of the hat. So today I'm gonna show you how to work on the features like the eyes, the blush, and the smile part of the frog. So for today's project, we're gonna need some 5-ply milk cotton yarn in green, white, and black. And also a mercerized cotton thread in black for the smile part. We're also gonna need some felt cloth that they're gonna put inside the eyes, and some fiber fill, some small amounts of fiber fill. Also 4mm or 3.25mm hook, some scissors, and a yarn needle. So first off, we're gonna work on the eye part of the frog, which consists of 2 flaps, this front part and the back part. So we're gonna start using the black yarn first. So we're gonna take it and we're going to make a slip knot, or what I usually do is I wrap around my hook like so. We're going to chain 2 or 3, and then we're going to make 16 double crochet. So starting around the 3rd chain from the right, we're gonna put 16 double crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we're gonna slip stitch on the first double crochet. We're gonna cut our string and then fasten off. So this is gonna be the eye part of the frog. And then we're gonna take our white yarn and we're gonna make a slip knot first. We're gonna connect it to the first half for the first double crochet. And on the second round, we're gonna work on 2 half double crochet on each of the 16 stitches around. So that is 2 half double crochet on the first, 2 half double crochet on the next one, and then work on it around, putting 2 half double crochet all around. So by now we have made the second round of the eye part of the frog. So what I do is I put an extra half double crochet on this part right here, and then we're going to slip stitch, and then we're gonna cut our string. So that's gonna be the second round. So now for the third round of the eye, we're gonna slip knot an emerald green yarn, connect it to the first half double crochet, and for the third round we're just gonna work on single crochet all around without any increase. So just do that all around, And after that, we're gonna slip stitch on the first single crochet, and then we're going to leave a long end for sewing. So just working it around just like so, and then make another one of this, so that's gonna be a pair. So now that we have reached the other end of the third round, we're gonna put an extra single crochet here, and then we're going to slip stitch. Then we're going to leave a long end for sewing. Just leave or cut a long end for sewing, and then we can just fasten up. So now we're going to make the back part of the eye. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our emerald green yarn, wrap around just like so, and then we're gonna chain 3, and on the third chain from the right, we're gonna insert our hook and make 16 double crochet all around. So just make 16 double crochet, and I'm gonna catch up with you after. So by now you may have made 16 double crochet. We're gonna tighten the middle part and slip stitch on the first double crochet, chain 2, and then we're gonna make an increase. So we're gonna put 2 double crochet on each of the 16 stitches. So that is 2 double crochet on the first, 2 double crochet on the next, and just do this around for the increase, and I'm gonna catch up with you after. Okay guys, so by now you may have made the second round for this back part of the eyes. We're just gonna slip stitch on the first double crochet and leave a long end for sewing, maybe about 1 yard, and then we're just gonna fasten off. And then we're just gonna make the blush, which is made out of pink yarn. So we're just gonna take our pink yarn and we're just going to chain 3, and then we're gonna make 12 double crochet all around. So just make 12 double crochets, and then make another one. So there's gonna be 2 of this blush right here. So just make another one of this, and we're supposed to have a pair of the front and a pair of the back. So now we're going to sew together the front and the back of the eye. But before that, what I usually do is I take a felt cloth and I make a circle using one of the crochet piece, and I make it smaller because we're gonna be inserting this on the inside of the crochet pieces to make it sturdier. So if you have some felt cloth, you can just do this. Just make 2 pieces of it, and then I'm gonna show you how I put it together. So now that we have the felt cloth, we're gonna take our pieces and we're gonna be putting it, so this is gonna be facing down. We're gonna put the felt cloth inside, and then we're gonna hide the ends. We're gonna take one of the ends and we're gonna put it on the yarn needle. And then we're gonna sew together these 2 flaps, sewing it stitches at a time. So that's what we're gonna do all around, and we're gonna leave a space right here so that we can put inside some fabric. fiber fill. Okay guys, so this is how it should like. It should have some space, about 5 stitches of space, and inside we're gonna put some small amount of fiber fill just to make it embossed in a way. And then we're gonna set this aside and we're going to sew the other piece, so that's gonna be 2. And then I'm gonna show you how I sew it to the base part of the hat. Okay guys, so now that we have both of the eyes made and both of the blush, I'm gonna show you how to put it on the base part of the hat. So since we have 2 ends right here, we're gonna use the longer one and put it on a yarn needle. I'm gonna show you how to attach it. For this frog hat, we can just lay it flat, just like so. And just like the Pooh hat, we're gonna count 2 rounds, starting from the tip, 2, 4, 6. So here's where we're going to attach our eyes. So just align this part here to the 6th round, 2, 4, 6. And then we're gonna start sewing it to the base, 1 stitch at a time. I'm gonna sew it just like this. The color of the yarn, one part is lighter. I don't know why that is, but I was able to use the same shade or the same name of the yarn. So just gonna do this up until you reach the side bits. We're gonna turn it around, and here's where we're going to sew it. Just make sure that you sew it a little bit on the far end so that it will stick out. So just sew it like so, and then just hide your string inside the eye. So this is how I sew the eyes. And also this is what you're gonna do on the other eye. But sometimes I just leave my string for when it is not really on the right spot. I can just untangle it. So now you can take your other eye and then position it on the other side, counting 2, 4, 6. On the 6th, we're gonna start sewing it so that it will be aligned. Okay guys, so now that we have attached both of the eyes, we're gonna make the smile first using mercerized cotton thread. And you can also use acrylic yarn in black, but I usually use this. So I'm going to attach it to the yarn needle and take this much of the yarn or the thread, maybe this long. We're gonna knot it, and then what I usually do is I fold the hat like this. I'm gonna pinpoint the spot, which is the middle part of it, and then I'm gonna make my smile. I'm going to determine where I'm gonna put it. So here's where I wanna put it. So I'm gonna insert inside the yarn or the thread. I'm going to sew it here in the middle part. And then pinpoint where I'm gonna put the half of the other smile. And I'm hoping that I can do that in the first try, because sometimes I don't and I needed to unravel it. So that is how it should look like. So we need just to knot it on the inside of the hat. So I knot it most of the time 2 times. And I've got a thread, and that's gonna be the smile. So now we need to put the blush part. So put the ends on your knot, on your yarn needle. Hide the ends on the inside and determine where you're gonna put the blush. Put it right here, and then you're gonna start sewing it. And oftentimes just catch the back loop. Just continue sewing it like so all around, and then you just can hide the end inside of the blush. So that is also what we're gonna do on the other one, making sure that it is aligned to this other blush right here, and then I'm gonna catch up with you after. So this is how it looks like once you have sewn all of the pictures and also was able to sew in the ends. So I hope that you enjoyed working on this project as much as I enjoy teaching them to you, and I hope you have followed through, guys. So I'm gonna see you on my next tutorial, and God bless everyone.